Hello and welcome back to this week's vlog. I am back with another thrift with me video, and today we're thrifting for my next trip to Paris. If you've been following along with the channel, I went to Paris earlier this year. I vlogged a thrift with me for that, and I have my Paris vlogs up on this channel as well. If you haven't, if you're not subscribed, you can check those out. I actually got engaged in Paris, and my now fiance and I literally completely fell in love with Paris. I've been obsessed with Paris my whole life, so getting to actually go, it like exceeded all my expectations, and I'm even more obsessed and hyper fixated with it than ever before. And I happened to be looking around for flights and happened to find some affordable ones. We're actually going back this month for like a few days, literally like a weekend, but you best believe I will be making the most of it and romanticizing every step along the way of the process, starting with thrifting. Now this is still a few weeks away, but with thrifting, it's whatever's there will find you. However, we are gonna go in with our inspo, of course. Okay, so here's my Paris Pinterest board. I'm gonna give you just kind of like an overall glimpse of it. Obviously, right off the bat, seeing lots of skirts, little dresses, little ballet flats with socks. I know something that I want to look for sure is like a little headscarf situation. I just think it looks so chic, so Parisian. I feel like thrift stores usually do have a lot of like little satin scarves or little vibes like this. So hopefully we can find something like that. Now, as for everything else, I feel like a Parisian like elevated style can be a little bit difficult to find just the perfect piece at the thrift store. Essentially, Euro summer vibes, girly, summery, frilly. Obviously, I see a lot of polka dots. I see a lot of ballet flats, hair accessories. I essentially need 3 outfits. However, if we account for like a dinner night change, there might be like a few additionals. So just keeping that in mind, French Parisian vibes is what we're looking for. I'm doing my best to keep my hopes pretty low just because I feel like we're going with a very specific vision, which can just be a little bit unrealistic. However, you literally never know what you're gonna find at the thrift store, and I see people pulling some gems, so we are manifesting that energy right here. So that was my Paris Fitspo board, but I'm also gonna take you guys into just my regular outfit Pinterest board, which I feel like does have lots of correlation to the Paris one because that's just kind of the style that I like anyway. But I will say my current outfit Pinterest board is starting to lean a little fall, which I am weary of because I love summer and I'm not ready for it to end because I'm scared of winter. But let me just show you a little bit of that as well. Again, a lot of the styles are kind of intertwined, but I'm just seeing a lot more like jackets and tights. As you can see, I'm really obsessed with like colored or printed tights, which I don't think I'll find at the thrift, but it's something that I cannot wait to wear. Hair accessories, lots of lace and ruffles. Again, that's something I just really love. Sometimes forget to pin accessories, and actually that reminds me, I forget to look at accessories while I'm at the thrift store a lot as well. So that is something we need to keep an eye out for too, because accessorizing is something that we can actually find at the thrift that can really elevate our outfits. So that's the general vibe. I brought my little pressed juice with me. I really hope I don't spill this on myself because I'm wearing white. But let's get going and see what we can find. We're here, but I'm just trying to hype myself up to go inside. Zara, and like I knew it right away. I don't know, I just like knew it was Zara. $16.50, but I feel like this is super like right on the nose of like Paris. Yes, this thrift does not have a fitting room, Okay, I also found this really pretty, like, babyish pink, champagne pink top. It looks so, like, delicate and pretty. Has some nice little accents. I love the shimmer to it. I think it's very, honestly, cute. And I think the back would be pretty open and, like, nice. The brand is Express, but it's $12, so it's a little steep, but I do think it could be very, like, pretty. Do not feel like trying anything on, which is a problem. Okay, this is something I'm probably gonna put back, but my brain did start to go a little bit fall, and this is just like kind of like a country woodsy green, $4, and the material is 85% silk and 15% cashmere, which I feel like is pretty good. And I feel like come fall, you guys, I didn't have my mic on me the whole time. I feel like come fall, I'm gonna want something like this. So I don't know. This shirt, can we agree that this is straight out of my Pinterest board, and it is stunning. Look at all of like the detail, and I feel like whenever I pull something like this, I'm like, okay, it's gonna be like a great find, or it's gonna be Shein. And it's Shein, but I think it's really cute, especially for like the summer. It is super see-through though. I don't know, I'm kind of debating this. Okay, here's another note. It was one of those things where I was like trying to make it work in my head, but it kind of has more of like a vintage tag, and like the button details, I don't know, it's kind of giving me a little more of a vintagey moment, but I'm leaning against. Okay, and then also, speaking of fall vibes, this is a literal velvet vest, and you might think I'm crazy. Okay, this I can try on because it's obviously easy. Oh, it's way too small. It's way too small. This is what I like about like walking around the entire store, because it gives you time to like marinate on some of the things you pick up and just be like, yeah, absolutely not. Getting into some bottoms. Okay, these are Old Navy black shorts, which honestly, I kind of feel like they would fit me. And they're like a nice length. They look kind of vintagey vibe. Ugh, they're $7, but honestly, they feel a little bit weird. Like I don't like kind of the feel of it. They are 100% cotton, but I don't know. Here's another velvet item that I'm just like, no. Oh, this is probably why I picked it up, because it's Abercrombie. Sorry. Okay, and last is this Zara skirt. It's a skirt. $14, and I swear I got one from Marshall's for like $10, and I never wear it. So I also found this BDG skirt. This looks super long, and I just got a denim skirt, so I don't really think I need it. Now I need to go through all my things and really decide. Took my minimum 10-minute sit in my car, blasting the AC, scrolling on my phone, dissociating break, and now we are back. That was, I feel like, so-so. Not super successful, but I did get a few things actually. As always, I'm going to show you guys the haul at the very end. I want to go to one more store today, and then hopefully another one not today. I like don't have it in me to scour. I scoured every single shelf, every single area, everything. I didn't find anything like a satiny scarf or anything like that, but today I'm only hitting my 2 like comfort thrift stores, and then I'm hoping either this weekend or like maybe later during the week, Luke can come with me to like discover like a new one. I can't go somewhere new on my own. Like I have crippling anxiety. Like I can't do that. Anyway, I'm gonna get distracted, but we're gonna go to one more, which is the Goodwill, and we'll see what they have there. Hopefully they have some good things. This is also the time we're gonna want to sanitize our hands. Also, I'm wearing my Team Conrad shirt because I just watched the new Summer Turned Pretty episode, which I wear this when I watch the show, obviously, and I just didn't feel like changing out of it today, so I'm just wearing that with little denim shorts, which I feel like Belly would wear this with her like little sleek pony. I'm very much channeling her every day this summer because it's a Belly Conklin summer, as I've been saying. I also packed my snack because if you're doing thrifting the real way, like you're going through every single aisle and you're touching everything, you will need a snack, water, and hand sanitizer. These are your 3 essentials, okay? Oh, and reusable bags. Okay. Now let's go. As I mentioned, our next stop was Goodwill, and ignore the like boarded up windows. Someone crashed into like the storefront of this like a few days ago, or a few weeks ago, honestly. But anyway, I digress. This was the next stop, and honestly, the clothes wasn't hitting as much as I thought it would, but this Goodwill honestly has really good random stuff sometimes, so it's always good to look around. That's what I'm telling you guys. You gotta look around everywhere. But the good thing about this store and why I like to go here is that they have actually fitting rooms, which the other store, as I said, does not, which is really really inconvenient, and I feel like it leads me to make bad decisions about like buying or not buying stuff. So anyway, let's get on with our try on. The first thing I tried on, you guys, this was the itchiest sweater I have ever put on my body. It was actually horrifying. Like, nothing is worse than putting something thrifted on that is so itchy and it was so tight on my skin. Oh my god, I hated it. But I love this sweater, and watching this back, spoiler alert, I did not buy this, and I don't know why. Like, the price was very affordable, but the tag that was on sale was the pink tags, and I was like, well, it's a green tag, it's not 50% off today, so I'm not gonna buy it. And I am watching this back right now and regretting my decision so bad. It's the perfect shade of pink, my favorite color on earth, 100% cotton. I thought it fit perfectly. Like, I was so obsessed with it. I'm really upset. I think I was just overwhelmed from like thrifting all day, so that's like another con of like doing too much thrifting in one day. That's why I limit myself to 2 stores. But I also tried on this dress. The brand was Kimchi Blue, which they sell at Urban Outfitters, and I usually like their stuff, but I just did not really like it. I didn't really care for it. Like, I thought it was kind of cute, and I feel like other people would look really cute in this, but I just don't think it was really my vibe. And then I was actually surprised that I found like sweatpants. These were Abercrombie and Fitch. However, I have some from Lululemon that look almost exactly like this, or else I would have gotten them because they were honestly really comfortable and I thought fit nicely. And now we're moving on to a new day. This was the fun thrift store that we were going to. This is actually like a curated vintage shop, and this shop is Folk Vintage. It's located in Newport, Rhode Island. I think somebody from like The Bachelor or something, I don't honestly really know, I think owns this store. I don't know. I always see TikToks about it, and people are usually really excited to go here. But they did have very, very cute stuff. Very like kind of cowboy-esque vibe going on in here, like a folksy vibe, obviously, if you give the name. But when you're going to a vintage store that's like heavily curated, obviously the pricing gets pretty escalated. Yeah, the prices were just like not the vibe of like what I was going for. And again, I'm shopping specifically right now, we're trying to, for a Paris trip, which is like the exact opposite almost of this vibe, at least the vibe that I'm specifically trying to go to. However, I thought the vibes here were super, super cute, and if you're ever in Newport, Rhode Island, which I highly recommend, I definitely recommend checking out the store. It's also right by the Nitro Bar, which is a great stop to go to, but overall, loved it, but not for me. It's time for our thrift haul, and I will not lie to you guys, this was not my best thrift trip in terms of like staying on theme with like our Pinterest board. However, you can never guarantee that at the thrift store. You don't tell the thrift store what you need, the thrift store tells you what you need. Anyway, let's do my haul. I will start with clothing. First thing being a pajama set. This might be my favorite thing, okay? This is a Kate Spade pajama set. I love Kate Spade pajama sets, and I always get them at like Marshall's or TJ Maxx, which I'm assuming that's where this is from. But it does still have tags, and it was $10.49 for this set, which at Marshall's they're usually $25. So I think this is really good. It's still summer, it's still hot right now. However, once winter hits, I will be living in these sets. They are my absolute favorite for the winter, and I absolutely sleep in all of my Kate Spade ones every single night. So I'm really excited about this, and this in itself is a win for me. Okay, and then I did end up getting this top that I was kind of back and forth debating, and you know when you get home and the thrift store blindness kind of hits you? I don't necessarily feel that about that right now. I definitely need to try it on and see what it's gonna look like, which I will after this. But I do feel like this will be a good like layering piece for the fall and winter. Again, it is 85% silk and 15% cashmere. Let's see how it fits. Okay, and my last clothing piece is a pair of jeans. You guys, my hopes for this, I don't know. I don't know if these are gonna fit me, but they looked super cute. They have like a cut raw hem, which I really like because I'm short. I don't know, okay? They were $8 for Levi's, which I thought was pretty good. I really like the wash. I don't know if they're gonna fit me, and again, I am leaning towards they're not, but regardless, I felt like it was worth the risk. You can't like do a return, but you can do an exchange. So I figured I'll try them on. If they don't fit, we'll do some sort of exchange, because then that just means another thrift trip. Okay, next is my non-clothes, which I got a couple things. Every time I go to the thrift, I look for like scrapbook materials specifically. I love to specifically look for like decorative paper, because They're like pretty kind of expensive if you buy them from like Michael's and stuff. Like, look at all these patterns and like fun prints. And I love, love, love using these for my scrapbook. Acid-free paper scrapbooking supplies. Hi, Bobs. Say hi. But look at all those pretty patterns and stuff. I thought these were so, so cute. And I cut these up and use them for my scrapbook like crazy. So having extra decorative pages is so, so useful. And these were from Goodwill. 99 cents per pack. And they were half off of anything that had a pink tag, which these did. So these were $1 for all these pages, which is such a win. I feel like I have a couple videos on scrapbooking now. I love scrapbooking so much, and it's like my favorite activity. Okay, and then this was from Savers, but look at this, guys. This is a freaking Bagoo laptop case for $3. Insane. I saw the print, I was immediately like, that's Bagoo. That's Bagoo. I freaking love Bagoo. These are both Bagoo bags. I love my Bagoo crescent like purse bag situation. When I saw this, I was like, yes. Do I have a laptop that fits in here? No, but my iPad would, or I really, really, really need a laptop, like a new laptop. So I don't know, I just couldn't leave it sitting there because I was like, Bagoo, $3, I'm buying it. Okay, my last thrift purchase is this really cute little Vera Bradley bag. It has like this green leopard print inside. I don't know if you can really see it, but like the pink paisley of it all, I'm so obsessed. Like the little details, the little ribbon, it seems to be in pretty good condition, and it's just like a cute little shoulder bag. The strap is adjustable, which is great, and it's a pretty good size. Like you can fit a good amount of items in here. I just think it's so, so cute. And like if you watch like Natalie, Greta, Hannah, those girls, like Natalie always has like her little vintage Vera Bradley shoulder bag, and I just think it's adorable. But this one I just think is so cute. All the little compartments, I don't know, it was adorable, and also $6, so I couldn't pass it up. I just think it's so fun and cute, and I really love it, and I'm so happy that I found it. Okay guys, well that is my thrift haul. I wanted to thank you guys for watching this video. I know we didn't really get anything very Parisian vibes, which was our original goal, but that's why I wanted to start this pretty early. My trip, I still have a few weeks until my trip, so there might just be some more thrifting vlogs to come. And again, as fall is quickly approaching, quicker on the internet than it is in real life, it's still summer, but I am keeping my eye out for like fall pieces because we have to kind of start to get in that mindset in terms of like thrifting good pieces. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you want to see more like this one. I hope that maybe this video convinced you to try to go to a thrift store, or this is your sign to go. You never know what gems you're gonna find at the thrift, so I highly recommend going, keeping an open mind, and searching every single aisle and shelf, because that's how you find the good pieces. But I love you guys so much, and I'll see you at the next video.